Okay, here it is. Let's call it my small Ma2 fun pack. Fun pack because it's very low size. Here we are in centimeters, 40 centimeters to 35 and up here to 16 or 15.5. So it means this fits perfectly as hand luggage in a plane. I usually use to drive with a motorbike, cup of coffee to see the size. It's a complete Ma2 system with up to 1024 parameters. Okay, let's open it and take a look inside. Okay, and here it is. I'm working here at the moment with the version 6.1, I think it's 6.1, let's take a look. I go to the setup and software update. It's the version 3963. You see here the parameter count. It's recognizing the node. Yeah, and that's my little busking profile or busking show file. One thing I forgot to show at the beginning, there's also a kind of a small programmer wing. I used to put here the commands I usually use in my workflow, and there are 2 layers. I can switch here with the mode. There's also a gaming keyboard. It's about, should be 30-40 bucks. And it's using 2.4 giga wireless, Bluetooth or USB-C. And well, it's working fine. Let's say we're gonna go to setup. I have to change the mode. Here in setup we go to backup, or I'm in orbit mode. Let's go here to select mode, selecting them, and I can use the next and previous. And that's very nice if you're on a stage. You can also use this with the wireless feature in small stages, walking to the stage and then simply doing your picking of the lights. This also is Bluetooth, so actually you could take both of them out going to the stage and you got a small programming unit. Okay, let's go back and clear everything. Okay, what we got here, I'm gonna reset everything. The computer is very slow, the graphic interface is updating very slow. The DMX output is fast. So whatever we see here is a bit delayed on the screen. Let's maybe do a little bit of orbit. That's my busking show file, by the way. If you're interested, I'm selling this busking show file. Can also put a link in the description. Okay, let's take a look here. Faders working. Now there should be the beam lights. Here are the wash lights. Let's go back to the beam and to the spotlights and start a bit of movement. Movement is started. Movement speed I have to adjust. So what I got here, maybe let's go here. I got here these 8 faders, the first 8 faders on the desk. Then the next 8 faders are here. This is 16, you won't see on this page. The first 2 buttons here are the first 2 buttons on the executor 1 to 8. And here we got the first 2 buttons on the executors 9 to 16. And here these 11 buttons, well, I simply made them here for the executor buttons 101 to 1011. And then I can switch to another layer. This little MIDI interface got 2 layers. Let's go back to the main screen. For example, here I switch to the next layer and I got here the 4 encoders. There's a movement effect still on. I think I had it here. Okay, put on the lights. Now I select them, go to the next layer, and now we got here the encoder control, pan and tilt. Also these two encoders are working, and if I wouldn't be lazy I would assign those encoders maybe here as screen encoders to scroll a bit the views. Okay, the question is, how do I control the Ma2 on PC here with the keyboard? I'm doing this with the Proscenic Live Bridge. It's another application. Also gonna leave you the link in the video description. Of course, there's also a free version where you can control 8 events. For a lot of theater stuff it's enough. And the paid version starts very cheap. I think it was about 19 euros, the first one with 32 events. Okay, here I simply assigned the encoders, the buttons, the level faders, buttons, and the executor encoders. And the simple thing is what you're gonna do later. You use the web remote protocol. You type in your IP, username, password, and then it's connecting as it would be the web remote from a tablet or a telephone. And that's the way how you can control all the faders, executor buttons, and so on with this desk. So all in all, it's a very cheap thing if you want to have a small desk. The only thing I would change in the future, or I'm gonna change maybe next month, a bit stronger PC inside. For 2 universes it's enough. Of course the outputting is fine. For more universes I would put a stronger PC. But that's no price thing. What I paid actually for this, the computer was about 80 euros a few years ago. The 2-port Note I paid, I think it was 10 years ago. 10 years ago about 800 euros. Now you can get this 2-port Note for about 300, 400 euros in Europe. The keyboard is 32 euros. This one is about 20 to 40 euros. The screen is less than 100, and well, the case is self-made out of old cases. So the whole project is less than 1,000 euros. And it's a very small desk, easy to transport. I use it on the motorbike for short distance places. Also for hand luggage jobs in planes. Okay, let's take a final look at the back. Well, on the back there are only 2 things. Don't know if you can see it now. Here is a RC45 output, and here the power con. With this screw I screwed the node. And on the left side 2 USB outputs. You have to be careful, it's a bit short cable. The HDMI cable, and here USB-C to power the tactile and control the tactile. Up to now it's working fine, small jobs, and well, I'm happy with this.